My name is Colleen Webster with Absolutely Fit, and I'm here to bring you your advanced core workout for an injured foot or ankle. So I have a boot on. I've had it on for a little over 3 weeks now because I broke my 5th metatarsal and sprained my ankle. So hopefully in the next 3 weeks I'll have this thing off and then can give you workouts to show you how to strengthen your foot or ankle that was injured. So meanwhile, we're gonna start with our core advanced workout here. And we're gonna do 3 exercises, 3 sets together. You will need a dumbbell. I'm gonna try this one as a pyramid setup. So I'm gonna start with a lighter weight, my 10. I'll move up to my 12, and then I'll do 15 pounds on my last set. You can also do it reverse, where you start with the heaviest and go down lighter. So whatever your heaviest dumbbell is, you're gonna do fewer reps than you did with your lightest dumbbell. And then opposite applies. So doing more reps with the lighter one, going to higher reps, highest reps, lower reps, and then the lowest reps with your heaviest dumbbell. Hopefully that makes sense to you. If not, you will figure it out as we go. So first exercise, we're gonna do a wide leg sit-up with the dumbbell at our chest. And you'll notice sometimes if your core is not strong enough, you'll kind of push out and use the arms to help you get up. So try to avoid that and try to keep your heels on the ground. Then we'll move into a kneeling dumbbell twist. And then we'll finish with a crunch at 90 degrees with our legs with a reach and twist. So you're getting those obliques fired up as well as the rectus and transverse abdominis muscles. Hopefully you're ready to get started. So grab your dumbbell. Again, I'm gonna start with my 10 and I'll move to my 12 and 15. In the meanwhile, I'm gonna move those out of the way. So we're gonna start with a wide leg sit up. So take your legs and get them off the mat if you're on the mat. So they're nice and wide. Heels to the ground, toes to the ceiling. And bring that dumbbell to your chest. So start all the way down. Look straight up at the ceiling. Try to press your lower back into the floor. Keep your heels on the ground, toes to the ceiling. And exhale, squeeze your core to lift all the way up, leaning forward. Get a little hamstring stretch at the top. And then inhale, come back down. So notice as you inhale down, you don't want to plop to the ground. So you don't want to just go plop. You want to try to keep that core engaged that whole time. So inhale down. Exhale, squeeze the core as you lift. Exhale up, inhale down. So for me, my hips have been really tight lately with this boot on. So I'll be hearing my hip pop as I go. So I'm gonna try to keep my core even tighter to avoid the hip flexors taking over. Exhale up, inhale down through your nose. So since I'm starting with my lightest weight, I'm gonna go to about 15 reps on this first set. Maybe let's try for 5 more. And as we do these, you'll notice I'm kind of shifting. Coming off the camera here. So moving back down. Exhale, squeeze, keep those heels to the ground. Inhale back down, let's do 2 more. And rest. Okay. So you're gonna come into a kneeling position for the second exercise. So careful with that, that boot on. And I just realized you can't see me as well when I'm in that position, so I'm gonna adjust the camera. Sorry about that. Let's see if that helps so you can still see me. I meant to check that beforehand. Nope, my head is cut off, so what I'm gonna do is push this back a little further. Bear with me here. There we go. This is a great time to drink some water. All right, sorry guys. Thank you for your patience. Kneeling dumbbell twist. Sitting up tall. You can have your knees under your hips, so slightly separated. Dumbbell to your chest, and you're just gonna twist and reach. Keep your elbows slightly bent. Exhale to the side, inhale to your chest. So you're keeping those elbows bent and keep your hips square. So as you twist, try not to twist through your hips. You're just rotating through your abs. So make sure you're not leaning forward or backward. Try to sit up nice and tall. And the more you twist, the more you're gonna feel on this side here on your obliques. Keep those shoulders down out of your ears. We're gonna try to go to 15 on this one as well. So let's do 5 more. And when I say more, I mean each side 5 more. Squeeze and twist. Little pauses every time you move. Last one's gonna go a little bit more. And rest. Okay. So now you're gonna come back onto your mat. And you're gonna bring your legs up to 90 degrees. So your knees stay over your hips. Bring the dumbbell. And I'm gonna support my boot because it's a little heavy with my other foot, keeping it at 90 degrees. And then holding that dumbbell called diamond grip. So fart in the brain there. Brain fart. So you're gonna have the thumb and the pointer finger gripping the dumbbell and then stack the other hand on top just like that. And you're gonna reach up, crunch, and then go to the side. Crunch over, that's 1. Reach to the side, keep your chin tucked. And since this one is 3 moves in 1, we're just gonna do 10 reps. So straight up, side, and side. So every time you crunch, whether it's straight up or to the side, try to get those upper back muscles off the mat or the bench, wherever you're at. Remember to exhale, breathe as you go. And let's try for 1 more actually. And rest. Okay. So that was the first set. Let's see if we can make the second and third sets a little bit smoother now that we got the camera angle lined up. So that was with a 10-pound dumbbell, about 15 reps each exercise. For the second set, let's try to go up in weight. So I'm gonna do my 12, or if you started with your heaviest, go down in weight. And we're gonna do the same thing, but let's see if maybe we can get 12 reps for the second set, okay? 12 by 12. So we're gonna start with our wide leg sit up. So legs wide, heels to the ground, toes to the ceiling. Grab your dumbbell to your chest. Come all the way down, look to the ceiling. Keep those heels on the ground. Exhale, squeeze up and reach with your chest. And you keep the dumbbell at your chest. So just kind of leaning that chest forward to get those hamstrings stretched out at the top. A little bonus. Inhale down. Exhale, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze as you lift. Halfway. Keep your shoulders out of your ears. Three more. You guys are doing awesome. Remember, the stronger your core, the stronger everything else. So work hard here and it'll all pay off. And then done. All right, next one, kneeling twist. So carefully come over onto your knees, hip distance. Grab that dumbbell to your chest, elbows in, slightly bent, and then exhale, twist, inhale, center. Keeping those shoulders out of your ears. Remember, twisting to the torso, not through your hips. Oh man, I'm already feeling it, but I love it. Remember, little pauses every time you twist to really engage those obliques. If you want a little bit more, you can lean back slightly, but make sure that lower back's not arching. Squeeze and breathe. Let's do 2 more each. Bigger twist, last ones. Woo! Try to look over that shoulder. And rest. All right. Crunches 90 degrees with the reach. Keeping that same weight. So come on down. Support the boot if you want to. Diamond grip, shoulders out of your ears, lower back against the mat, and then crunch up, side, side. So as you go to the side, you're really trying to get those obliques fired up. So make sure you're kind of coming at that angle. Keeping those knees over those hips. Halfway. I can feel my face fire up. 3 more each. Keep fighting it. Keep that resistance. Squeeze a little harder every time. Get the most out of your workout. Last ones. And rest. Woo! All right. 2 sets done. How are we going to do in the 3rd set? Can we go for that highest weight, that 15 for me, and I'm going to do 10 reps each time in this 3rd set. If you started opposite, again, remember, this will be your lightest weight, but highest number of reps. So it's up to you how you want to play the game. So, wide leg sit up to start with our dumbbells at our chest. So, legs wide, you know the drill, heels down, toes up, dumbbell at your chest, shoulders out of your ears, 10 reps. Let's go. Exhale, squeeze up, reach forward, that chest, inhale with control back down. So make sure every time you're coming back down, nice and slow, keeping that control through your core, your stabilizer muscle. Feels really good on my hamstrings and awesome on my core. Squeeze and breathe. How about 3 more? Try to keep it all in the core and not using those arms on the lift. Last one, big exhale, big squeeze, 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 squeeze. And rest. Okay. Let's do our kneeling twist. So come onto your knees, hip distance, dumbbell to your chest, elbows slightly bent to your sides. You can lean back slightly, but make sure that lower back's not arching. Ready? And let's go. Last set. Squeeze and twist. The further you twist with control, the more you're going to work those obliques. That's the whole point of being here, right? Watching this video to get stronger and more stabilized through that core. Keeping those shoulders down. Look whatever direction you're twisting, so don't leave your head and neck behind. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Last set is the best set, right? Give me whatever you got. Should be breathing a little harder by this point. I know I am. Almost there. How about 2 more? I'm feeling good. Last one's biggest twist. And down with that dumbbell. Come onto your booties. We've got those crunch and twist with the dumbbell reach all in one. Legs at 90 degrees. Support your boot if you need to. Keep those knees right over the hips. Make sure they're not coming over that belly. Keep the work in the core. Diamond grip. Shoulders out of your ears. Lower back against the floor. Last time with everything. Let's go. Crunch it up and twist. Twist. And we're working the whole part of our abs with this last exercise. Rectus, transverse abdominis muscles, and the obliques. Whew, this is feeling a lot heavier with this 15-pound dumbbell, but so worth it. Keep that focus, keep that drive. I'm your motivation, you can do it. You just gotta tell yourself that you can, because what you believe, you can achieve. Almost there. How about 2 more? Ooh, getting tough. Last one. Reach. And done. Woo! Carefully roll yourself up. And you guys made it. Awesome job. Just remember, Stay consistent, stay persistent. You will get to your fitness goals. I believe in you. Stay hydrated as well. And until next time, thanks for watching. See you guys soon.